We have a special program. We're going to start with half of the Pesukim. After that, we're going to have a master storyteller. Rabbi Shomer is going to tell an amazing story. Remember, whoever says Pesukim nicely, and whoever listens to the story nicely, the time is going to give you tickets. Of course, yeah, and her Tati is going to give you tickets. And those tickets, you know what they do? You know what the tickets do? Who knows what the tickets do? Who knows what they do? That's an entry into the raffle. Now we're going to have a raffle after, and people can win wonderful prizes. So we're going to start out. Who's going to say the first? Who do you say you want something? You have a birthday girl. Going to say one of them. Which one should we say?
Leah, I was going to say Agati. Torah from.
Okay, so who's going to say the first puzzle? Tyra, Siva, Lanu, Maisa, Russia, Kahila, Yaakov. Okay, now for the next pasuk, Shema Yisrael. Who wants to say the pasuk Shema Yisrael? Who wants to say Shema Yisrael? You want to say Shema Yisrael? Shema Yisrael. Hashem. Elokeinu. Hashem. Echad. Now for the whole day of the day, we have our kids the whole day of the day. Who wants to say? You want to say the whole day of the day? Yeah, who says the whole day of the day? The goal. God. Vaday. Kaya. Adam. Lele. As. Atzme. Ilo. Oh. Yatsa. Mitzrayim. Okay, the next one, the fourth pasuk is Chol Yisrael. Who's going to say Chol Yisrael? Who's going to say Chol Yisrael? Who's some of you here? Yeah, say it. Say loud. Chol Yisrael. Yay. Lahan. Gailan. Ra'elam. Haba. Shanema. Liyame. Kulam. Sadiki. La'ila, Yishu, Aref, Netzer, Matai, Nase, Yadai. Very great, great job. Okay, now we come to the next one. Ki Karde Lecha. Who's going to volunteer for you? Karde Lecha. Yeah, the run. Ki Karde Lecha. Adama. Ma'ay. Tika. Avavda. Rasaisa. Great, good job. And now we're going to do one more puzzle before we hear a story from our master storyteller, Rabbi Shomer. So we're going to say, V'hine Hashem Nitzavolo. Are you the Agati? Are you the birthday girl? So you're going to be Agati, right after the story. You're going to be a special one. Okay, V'hine Hashem Nitzavolo. You want to do it? Okay, go. I'll help you. V'hine. V'hine. Hashem. Nitza. Malay. Go. Arya. Mendel. Navi. Allah. Raven. Loy. Loy. Arya. Eloi. Did you want to do one? One of you kids want to do one, no? Okay, so now we come to the time we've all been waiting for. By the way, we have here, this is for tatas and mommies if they want to come get that. I don't know how you regulate to your kindergarten, but this county's up here, the kindergarten we have, but only parents have done that. Yeah, but the parents. Anyway, and now, our great and famous master storyteller, Rabbi Shomer. Wait, no, that's not good enough. We can't say a story like that. I want to hear a giant round of applause to get him to come and say the story. Ready? Go! Big one. There we go.
Good night, everyone.
How are you?
So I see here that some of my students are here, so they know this already. So if you know the story I'm about to say, I'm sure some of you know it, raise your left pinky. So you could say, be quiet, raise your left pinky, and think about what is the new details you're going to hear about the story I'm about to tell you that you don't know from the story that you may have heard in the past. So the story goes, a long time ago, very long time ago, in a faraway land, there was a king. And this king, he was a very powerful, strong king. He had a lot of armies and a lot of treasures. But he wasn't just a strong king. He was a good king. You know what a good king is? He was kind and he was caring. So, listen to what happened in the story. So the king had children, boys and girls, and they were princes and princesses. Now what happens, who knows when a prince gets married, what happens, what does it become when a prince gets married and he becomes married to someone? What does it become? A king, and his wife becomes a queen. Well, this king was very powerful, so he had a lot of land, he had a lot of different cities he needed his sons and daughters to go to, so they got married, they became queen and king, and he sent them to different countries that they had their own palace. Not just the king's palace, but their sons, his sons and daughters had their own palace, because now they became kings and queens. And they all over the country became very strong, powerful kings and queens. And there's many of them. And the thing is, those days, they didn't have phones, right? They didn't have a phone that they could call and say, "Hi, Tati, how are you doing?" "Oh, yeah, my palace is going well." But they weren't able to do that. They didn't have Skype or Zoom. So the king and the queen, they didn't get to see their kinderlach, or king and queen, at all. And they missed them very much. So the king said, "I have a good idea. I'm going to call all the kings and queens, my children from all their lands, and we'll come together for 7 days. And we're going to have a good time, a lot of candy and a lot of fun stuff to do, all in the palace." That's what they did. They sent out letters, and all the kings and queens, which were the children of the king, came to the king's palace where they grew up, and they were together. "I didn't see you. How are you? Whoa, look how many children. Wow. Look, how's your kingdom doing? Oh, wow, look at all these treats." Right? It was a really fun time. And the 7 days came to an end. And the king calls a meeting with all his children and says, "Kinderlach." Well, they were kinderlach, but they were also kings and queens. But for the king, they were kinderlach. And remember this king, we said he wasn't just a strong king. What did I say? Who remembers? He was also a what king? Someone else. Yeah, Mendel. He was? Okay, he was rich too. What else did I say? Who remembers? Yeah. He was a good king. He was a nice and kind king. So he tells his kinderlach, he says, "I'm so happy to see you." But he says, "I love you so much, my children. You're so precious to me. I can't stand to see you go. You mean so much to me. You're so precious to me. I care about you so much. I can't stand to see you go." And they're waiting. What is the king going to say? You know what the king says? He says, "I'm going to make one more day. One more day, we're going to be all together as a family, and this day will help me to remember for the whole year the special family that we are, the special love that's between us." And that's what the king did. One more day of a huge celebration, whatever nash they had and all the stuff that they had even more on the last day, and they spent a good time together, and finally they were able to depart. That's the story of the king, who was a powerful king, but also a kind king. Well, this is a story. It's a nice story, but it's also speaking to every one of you, kinderlach. Listen very carefully. What does that have to do with you? Well, guess what? We're also in the army. We're in Hashem's army, and Hashem's our king, and we are princes and princesses. And Sukkot comes along in 7 days, where Hashem says, during the year, we're busy with all the stuff that we're busy with. We're busy with our toys, and we're busy with, getting good snacks, and we're busy with school. So Hashem says, we're going to make Sukkot. That's the time where we are able to be with Hashem. Hashem says, "Wow, finally I get to be with my special kinderlach," which is every single one of us. But then Hashem says, on the 7th day of Sukkot, says, "B'nai Yisrael," which is not just the Yidden, it's each and one of you here. "You're so precious to me. You're so dear to me," Hashem says to us. Each and one of us is so precious in Hashem's eyes. He loves us so much. And he says, "I can't stand to see you go." So what does Hashem do? Hashem makes the 8th day. Who could tell me what that 8th day is? Yeah. Shemini Atzeres. Very good. Hashem makes the 8th day where we're able to celebrate even stronger with Hashem. Because Hashem loves us so much and we're so precious in His eyes. So that's something we can remember when this comes to Shemini Atzeres. What are we celebrating? The fact that we are so special in Hashem's eyes. And Hashem says, "I can't let you go." We're so special. We're so precious in Hashem's eyes. He says, "We can't let you go." Good to see everyone here today.
Thank you so much, Avishom. What an amazing story. And now, we continue with the last 17 Sukkot. No, just kidding. The last 6 Sukkot. Okay, Bereshit. Who wants to say Bereshit? Who's saying Bereshit? Back there. You going to say Bereshit? Stand up, say loud. Who's saying gracious over there? What? No, over there. Not, over there. Right behind. Yeah. There you go. Gracious. Gracious. Raya. Again. Hey. Hashemayim. Hey. All right. Great job. Sinatan. Do we have a volunteer before I volunteer somebody? Sinatan. Someone want to say Sinatan? Yeah, you can do it. You can look, you can hide behind the backpack and say it if you want. So your thoughts you can say it behind you and make a high voice. Say all together, do that together. Go. Shinanta, Rivanacha, Rivibasa, Bam, Siftecha, Rivisacha, Avalaktecha, Padana, Rishatecha, Ovikum Nacha. And now we call on the birthday girl to say Yogati. Stand up. Yogati. Relay. Matsasi. Al. Tami. Lo Yogati. O Matsasi. Al. Tami. Yogati. O Matsasi. Tami. Excellent job. Happy birthday. Okay, next we have Yahavto Yachad Kamecha. Who wants to say that one? Who wants to say Yahavto Yachad Kamecha? You want to say Yahavto? Who wants to say the Pasuk Yahavto? Oh, you want to say it? Okay. Say. Yahavto. Yahavto. Samaicha, Rabbi, Akiva, Aina, Dad, Klau, Gado, Atayra, beautiful job. Okay, now who's going to say Vizek Kol Adam? What do we have for Vizek Kol Adam? You want to say Vizah? Okay, so. Ready? Vizah! Kol! Ha'adam! Vizafri! Riyosei! Korea! Kol! Ha'elamai! Ha'yainin! Desafine, Leo, Roy, Kira, Go, Desafine. Okay, now we have the first Yisma. The final one, who's going to say Yisma? Who's going to say Yisma? You want to say Yisma? Yisma! Israel, Be'esa, Taylor, Shekol, Yi, Shehol, Mizana, Israel, Yei, Yei, Bismillah, Simba, Hashem, Hashem, Shah, Sameya, Yosef,
Kole Masa.
Ad Mosai! Ad Mosai! Ad Mosai! Okay, we need a sixth grader. We're gonna get. We have a sixth grader here who's gonna lead us in Kapitel Chav. Sixth grader. Sixth grader. We have a sixth grader. Raise your hand if you're a sixth grader. Oh, no, so where is it? Where's Dovey asking? Where's Dovey asking? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna lead this one. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stand like this, so you think I'm not a cocky, you think I'm a little kid, okay? Does that work? But I can't stand for like long stuff. So it's like you just imagine like I'm standing like that. Lam Natse Yachmiz Meladavid. Lam Chati Lady in Sarah, Yisav Gel Poshemile Yaki. Yishlach Ezra Bamikay. He's going to come and say, we lost the Dashna Stella. He's going to talk about that. He's going to be sure over Shamili Hainu the Jail. Mali Adinoi, go Mishali Sako. After your dad, she Adinoi Mishik. Yahaneyo Mishmei Karche. Boris Yeshadinino. Eile Boracho. Eile Vasusi. Vanachnu. The same Adinai Voliheno Nasir. Hey, my God, open up follow. Kanak no kam no bani seita. Adinai Yeshia. Amalach Yanei Movie Terreno. Good job. Now, are we ready to get ready for the raffle? But first, what? First, by Sukkos, what do? Dance. We don't want everybody running around all helter-skelter, so we're going to just clap in our places. And we're going to... Ready? And climb. I'm going to get out there some more tickets. Okay, this is whoever's clapping nicely, singing nicely, you can get tickets. Ready? I'm used to have no too much tea, I will be here this year. I'm used to have no too much tea, I will be here this year. We want to now, we want to now, we don't run away. We want to see up now, we want to see up now, we want to see up now, we don't run away. I'm used to have nothing much tea, I will be here this year. I'm used to have nothing much tea, I will be here this year. We want to see up now, we want to see up now, we want to see up now, we don't run away. We want to see up now, we want to see up now, we want to see up now, we don't run away. I'm used to have nothing much tea, I will be here this year. I'm used to have nothing much tea, I will be here this year. We want to see up now, we want to see up now, we want to see up now, we don't run away. We want to see up now, we want to see up now, we want to see up now, we don't run away. Out my side, do we have to wait? We want to see up now, we don't want to wait. Out my side, do we want to wait? We want to see up now, we don't want to wait. Out my side, we don't run away. We want to see up now, we don't run away. Out my side, we have to wait. We want to see up now, we don't run away. Out my side. So we have to wait, we want to see us now, we don't want to wait. Out to my side, so we have to wait, we want to see us now, we don't want to wait. And now, Paul. Okay, so now we're going to get the raffle ready. Let's see who's clapping. Final Okay, so first we can mix them up good. Mix them up real good. And now the birthday girl, now you're gonna close your eyes. You can see which one you're taking. Take one out of there. Okay. So we'll read it out. 0. One. That's 0. 0. 0. 6. Who's the winner? You're the winner? Mendel. Okay, now we have a wonderful game of Connect 4 here. Okay, let's mix them up again good. Now pick one out. Okay. 0. 1. 0. 1. 2. I need a big Mashiach now before the last number. The last one is 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. All right.
What's your name?
Mati. One, now we have this game, this wonderful game of Guess Who. Okay, ready? Let's mix it up good. One out. And the number is 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0. of guess who? Okay. Now for the second place card here, we have Shayula over 3. Okay, they mix it up very good. And we have 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 7. Yep, that's the one. 0, 0, 1, 7. Oh! And now the grand prize, which is our, we will go the lava lamp. 0, 1, 0, 0, 3, 2. Oh! You won the lava lamp, Joshua. Good played, everybody. Thanks so much. Yummy, yummy. Decided to disconnect from school.